Is this what, butting it right up against that tape line?
Yeah, setting your line with the tape. That way, whenever you do sand it, you're not running it over.
So you use that straight edge to...
Yeah, I'll put this up there.
Did you draw it, your line, or no, you just put it up there and eyed it?
Yeah, put that up there, and you can draw it if you really don't know where it is.
Is this the method you learned from Adam?
I learned how to use this from Adam as far as doing the body work, but then actually making the line straight with this, I got that from Ron. He said if you put it up there, since it's already straight, you know, you get one that kind of follows the contour of the body, and then set it up there about where your body line should be, and then draw it, mark it or whatever, and then you put your tape on there, and then sand to it. That way you're not running it over. It keeps you from running it over and, you know, chopping it off or something like that, flattening it out.
Makes sense.
And then after I'm done with this side, I'll reverse the tape and put tape on top of this and butt it up against that, and then I'll pull this one off, and then I'll have the other line going the other way, and that'll eventually it'll sharpen it to where it's really sharp, where it looks nice and crisp. Takes a lot of time and a lot of tape, but it looks really good after you do it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's better than just trying to eyeball it and sand it using guide coat or something.
You haven't done a tape line across the top yet, have you?
No, like this?
That's just kind of like you just eyed it up to that point?
Yeah. That one, it kind of has a natural peak to it. That way
it's a little easier to see.
It's a little easier, yeah, to sand it. But I mean, if it starts getting all crazy, I'll tape it and straighten it out, make it look really good. But these are usually, they're the harder ones to get, just because you can sand it and you can like accidentally like sand too much and like accidentally run over it or something, and it'll make that line start to go down.
Then when you look down, it's a little wavy.
Yeah, then if you look down, it'll just be going like that.
Yeah.
I think that one, and this one is actually really hard because it kind of tapers off this way, and it really jets out right there by the quarter. So I'll use a more flexible one rather than this C channel, and put it on there, and I'll draw that line or get it, you know, about where it's supposed to be, and then tape it. That way I'm not running it over with the sandpaper and killing the line.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this thing when it's done. It's gonna look awesome.
Yeah, it has some nice body lines to it. That's something I always like, is making the lines real sharp and look good.
Eric!
What's up, Shop Dad? You feeling better?
I am feeling better today. I went and made my $300 donation to the Care Now. Got me a steroid shot and some new antibiotics. Just so I could come to work to be here today to see Casey.
Well, I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Thank you, thank you.
Ooh. You have any New Year's resolutions?
New Year's resolutions, let's see. Well, I always make fun of the F-100s for Casey, so, you know, maybe we'll do less F-100s next year. Or we'll buy an F-100 salvage yard.
Yeah.
And we'll have everything.
I think at this rate we probably should.
Yeah. Yeah, he started the whole trend, I think.
Got any New Year's resolutions?
Finish my plans on inventing a self-sanding primer Bondo.
Make sure you get the patent on that.
Yeah, I got that in the works. After that, I won't be able to do this anymore. Just live off my riches.
So you're gonna hire KC to work for you?
I'll sell him my stuff and let him try it out. If you don't like it, I'll sell it somewhere else.
Got any New Year's resolutions?
No,
No?
I don't. What are you trying to troll out of me?
I don't know. I thought you had something. You're not being very original right now.
I don't know. I don't do resolutions.
You're saying you're copying exactly what Austin already said.
No.
Did I?
Yeah. Was that where you were gonna go to? He stole your
I
stuff.
guess so. I don't know. I feel like the same people who do resolutions are the same people who go get a gym membership on January 1st.
A gym membership would be really cool. Yeah.
Hey, Keenan, I have a New Year's resolution.
And then
I think that's gonna be Garrett, by the way.
They don't go January 2nd.
I think that's gonna be Garrett. We can go ask him.
You just have to set a New Year's resolution that you can actually do. Not some. I'm gonna go to the gym every 2 days. I'm gonna be swole by this time next year.
Start right now. Why do you gotta wait till the new year?
Because I'm gonna wait till next New Year to start too.
What's yours?
Well, skip 2018. I'm thinking about 2019.
I'm thinking about. Yeah, I wasn't talking about this New Year's. I was talking about the next one. My New Year's resolution is to spend more money on toy car parts, but not toy cars, like big cars.
RC cars?
No, like
Wrong goal.
like my car.
It's not spend more money. It's fix one car.
I'm
You have the wrong goal.
I got one for sale. I'm taking one apart to put in storage, and I'm gonna have one car in my garage.
I think it's you're probably right on the spend more money, but I think you mean spend more time.
No, I meant money.
Oh, okay.
If I had more money, I could buy more parts and I could spend more time doing it.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
I see the logic there.
But I have plenty of time to sit there and stare at them right now. But sitting there staring at them doesn't get anything done. You know?
Yep. What you working on?
Getting the latches for that blue F100.
You mean the gray one?
Yeah, that blue one.
How long do you need this on this list?
You can't go by a computer screen or phone screen on what color it is, because color adjustments are a little different from different devices. So that looks blue in person, except for everybody else that doesn't have a clue.
You realize that I use an IPS monitor to edit this on, right?
But that doesn't mean the people that watch it are on an IPS monitor. Right? 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 Right?
It's still gray.
It's still blue.
Agree to disagree.
No. I agree that it's blue. You agree that it's gray. So you're wrong. It's easy. It's easy as that.
I thought it was gray. I thought we said it was gray.
We did say it was gray. He's the only one that said it was blue.
Keenan, you said it was blue the other day. You gotta roll the footage back. Everybody here says that truck is blue, except for Shop Dad.
I say-
and you can't argue with Shop Dad.
I say it's gray.
But see, what color is that truck up there?
Gray.
It is.
See?
It's gray with. It's
Hey.
gray with the blue tint. You got to know the color spectrum.
Blue. That looks kind of gray.
No, it's gray with blue in it.
I guess it's that like that dress.
Now that his glaucoma's
It's
gone away, he can see that it's clearly gray.
Yeah, now that
With his anal glaucoma.
Days off, it's the medication's getting to his head right now. You can't go by anything Keenan says. You have to. Anything he says is null and void right now.
Who?
Keenan.
Keenan.
Sometimes simple is more. Whatever that saying is.
Less is more.
Less is more. Yeah,
I agree.
that one.
It's probably why they went with the gray paint job, because they wanted it to be simple.
Yeah, that blue one.
Yep.
They sure as heck didn't pick a simple color to agree on.
Got any New Year's resolutions?
Find a good cameraman that doesn't want an LS in his 280.
I'm sorry. Are you paying for it? Are you paying for it?
You can be cheap. You can be impatient, just like half my other friends, and just jump to conclusions. Just do whatever they can to have it done right now, and then bitch about the son of a bitch
I just
for 6
posted.
months afterwards because they don't like the way it drives and handles, and I should have spent more money here, and I didn't. So instead of waiting the 6 months to do it right, they've speed it up, and then they spend 6 months working on it, and then they're still not happy with it. Are you trying to get the date on there?
The date? No. I was just showing off the status that I posted.
Whatever.
What's wrong?
You're just leaving because you're scared.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with the LS in it?
Yeah.
Because type in 240, 260, 280, whatever is LS swap. How many are out there?
Lots of them.
How many with a Coyote?
Well, according to that one dude on Instagram the other day, there's going to be one soon.
I bet it won't be cool. I bet he'll screw it up somehow or another. This is the deal. Why do anything that everybody else can do when you have a full shop here that's willing to help you do something that nobody else has done? It's not like you're building this thing in your garage. You have the capability of using the shop to build a car that's cool that nobody else has, but you want to cheap out and do.
I think you're...
If you put an LS in it, you're not allowed to even bring your parts up here.
You realize that I do work for you and you know how much I make.
You can do it. All it takes is a little more saving, a little more time. Your car runs and drives right now. It's not like it's a beater and doesn't run. It runs good. It's not fast.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not fast.
You got your little Subi for that, though, don't you?
Oh my god. It's a Subaru.
You bought it. I didn't make you buy it.
It's a daily driver. I didn't really care. Dude, be realistic. For 20 grand, a new vehicle that a bank would lease me that would have the most amount of horsepower.
You're more than welcome to be that guy if you want to be. But if you want to be that guy that has a Coyote in there that actually gets some traction on the internet, because that's all you're about anyways, right? Like you want to rub shit in people's faces and be salty as hell. So do something that nobody else has done, and then whenever it's done, you can be like, yeah, bitch, I did it, you didn't, suck,
here's
I'm
the,
badass.
Here's the deal with it right now. You talk about, and this is a discussion I just had last night with one of my friends who's building his Z.
You don't have any friends, but go ahead.
Whatever. Anyways, there's all these cool Zs out there with all these cool motor swaps, and there's nobody out there ripping it on the internet. There's nobody out there. I don't see search YouTube videos every day. Search Instagram all the time. Every now and then you'll get that one guy that shows up and it'll spread like wildfire across Instagram, YouTube or whatnot of the dude doing like a mediocre burnout compared to what goes on up here. And it saddens me. Because I could get a nasty $500 junkyard 5.3, throw a nasty turbo on it, maybe just rebuild the top end a little bit. God, I'd be smoking it up in here.
You get a 5.3 with a turbo on, it's going to make just as much power as a stock Coyote does.
Yeah, for way less though.
But you want to rebuild the top end, so by the time you buy a turbo, buy the kit, get Austin or Steven to weld up all of your intake tubing for it, because it's just a bolt on.
I know it
your
is.
Exhaust, everything else, and then rebuild top end, put a cam in it. Now you're at the price of a Coyote.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I get it done up here.
That's fine. Just go off, and if anybody on YouTube can do a better job than Eric, let me know. Because we're going to be looking for somebody soon.
Oh.
Just go back in your cubicle and look up 03, 04, 04, 05, whatever it is, Silverado 5.3 motors, so you can put your rusted out 280 or 60 or 40 or whatever it is.
I already found one.
I saw it and I replied on that Instagram or your Facebook thing and said no.
I know, I just showed it to the camera.
You can go back in the back with Bruce. He's got about no taste in cars either. Quit shaking the camera. It's not that steady cam.
It's stable.
Come on, Wheezy. Let's buy a Coyote and put it in there.
It's got to be done before this other guy, though. That's
get
my
on
problem.
it. As far as my New Year's resolution, is that what we're doing today too?
Yeah.
Is that part of this conversation?
That was supposed to be the only part of the conversation.
No. I'm sorry, you got me all heated up talking about putting a Chevrolet motor in that 240, 260 or whatever it is.
It also makes sense too from a weight balance perspective.
I want you to print
Look at how
out the
small-
weight differences. The weight, just look at the
Dude,
weight difference.
It's. Look, you
Shut your mouth.
No, hey, listen.
And you holding your hand in front of the camera does not justify any weight at all. Check it out.
You look it up.
5.3.
Dude, look at. I'm gonna show you a picture.
Shut up.
Boom. Look at that 5.3 in there. Look at how.
Oh, it's been
little-
done? Oh, I see.
Yeah, it
Cool.
has been done.
How many times?
Probably more than I can count. Look at how much room for activities.
Why do you need room in your engine compartment? For what?
So I can put turbos in there. That one didn't have a turbo.
You got plenty of room. The nose on that thing's super long. You got plenty of room up for turbos out
And
front.
I gotta have the big.
You want to
fat-
put them next to the motor?
I gotta have the intake.
Nobody puts them next to the motor.
I gotta have the
Jackal.
intake. I know that.
Is it? Intake's in the same spot.
What are you
They
talking
both.
about?
A Coyote comes right out of the middle too.
I know
You're
that.
acting like it's only wider in the space that you won't use. It's wider.
We still need to.
But it's actually shorter because we measured that when we were talking about putting one in our Mercedes.
What do you mean it's shorter?
The Coyote is shorter than an LS by like an inch.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you sure? Because
100%. I got both of them next to it. We can
'Cause the
measure
biggest-
if you like.
the
I don't
big-
care what the internet said.
No. I'm just. Well, the guy that actually
that.
set one in his was saying that his biggest concern was hood clearance to the top of the motor.
Pan, bottom of pan,
I get that.
to top of the very tip top of the motor, injector rail cushions. We put a block across it and measured to the floor. And I want to say it was like 3/4 or an inch shorter. That's the reason why we're talking about putting a Coyote in our Mercedes, because it's shorter than an LS.
Is that really what's happening with the Mercedes?
Possible.
Okay.
I got someone important calling me.
Whatever. It's just Ron.
It's Ron.
Tell Ron to say hi.
What are you doing, Ronnie? Talking to a millennial about stupid shit on his car because he's too cheap to put a Ford motor in
Too cheap.
his car. If you could pick a Coyote, if you put an LS or a Coyote in your car, in a 240 or 260, what would it be?
I don't think Ron would fit in a 240.
Well, okay, I guess the LS would be cheaper, right?
If money didn't matter.
Money doesn't matter. What the hell?
I would put a Coyote motor in there.
Coyote.
It's like Coyote.
Well, if money doesn't matter, yeah, clearly that would probably change things.
It won't be much more expensive. Calm down, Wheezy. You're gonna hyperventilate. You can't breathe as fast as you're laughing. Get away from
Why
me.
doesn't he just put a, like...